Hello, old school RuneScape fans. John McGarrett's here with another tutorial. I had a request to make a over 1 mil per hour high turnover money making method, and I chose this one because on its own with one account it is 1 mil per hour. It is high turnover. People are usually training Herbor and they want this. This is in high demand. Now the cons of this moneymaker is that the prices are kind of volatile, so you may have to preload an order ahead of time, but it generally is profitable. It just may not get on one account 1 mil per hour. But since we're starting there, it's a pretty good start. So let me show you what I mean here. So one instance, I purchased a set of Ranarr weeds and I sold a potion back just so I could check after taxes to see what my profit margin would be. And it was 220 each. And that came out to be using the 3,900 per hour, 858K. But then when I did it 5 minutes later, this is how volatile the prices can move, which is good and bad. That means you might be able to like set a price and just leave it there for a couple hours and get it. But when I did it the second time, I got them for 7189, which was 70 GP higher. And then I was only able to sell it for 7281 instead of 7396. It moved in about 5 minutes, but it was still profitable. It was 92 GP each profit, and it still came out to 359K per hour. And now that is where our multi-accounts are going to come in. And we have 3 here. And this is why I chose it, because if you want to start up an alt to make money and to just work alongside your main, this is an easier one to get into. If you got the cash, it's very easy to get 30 or more. Prayer potions are always going to be in demand, and people are going to be always training prayer or Herbor. It's just it's an essential part of the game. So I just wanted to do a quick time trial of a couple rounds, maybe a few rounds of the making unfinished potions, just so we could get an idea of how many we would be able to scale up. Because every account you do add, though you can almost get 100% efficiency, you're going to get diminishing returns. And 3, I feel like, is a sweet spot for this type of activity. Note down here, this guy will be putting Terra Omen into vials because I don't have him at 30. He is a gargoyle alt, so I'm not, or a brutal black dragon alt. I'm not really, I wasn't really thinking about making prayer potions on him. So with that being said, let's just get started, and I'll start the timer. Oh, messed up, see? I will just say that's 14, just whatever. And again, if you keep going and going and going and going, there's not going to be this lost time down here. So those top two accounts will still keep going. So yeah, so we got 56 seconds. We'll just round down 56. Now we'll round up 57 seconds per rotation. And I'm just going to count how many I made. $42, $42, and 40. We'll say 42, 42. Okay. So 42 times 3. Let me get my paint up real quick. Oh, wrong one. Now you can see it. 42 times 3. Oopsies. 126 in this batch in 57 seconds. Then per hour, we're going to have 3,600 seconds divided by 57 seconds, giving us 63.16 rotations. We'll just take that and punch in 126. If those who don't understand, 57 is a rotation, which gets us 120 seconds of an output. So then when we divide that into how many rotations we can get in an hour, that's where we get 63.16. So now we have gotten 795 9. I think that's close to, or 7958. We'll say 7958. Whoopsies. And we'll just do the math here real quick. 7958. We'll do the low end, which was 92. Right, just under a mil. And then the high end, which was 220, I believe. All right, so there you go. Pretty simple, you know what I mean? You just like you apply things in scale and you make money. So yeah, there's volatility here, but with a little bit of practice and probably timing, you could probably average way over 1 mil per hour, or just add other accounts on. I feel like with one more account, you will be hitting 1 mil an hour, even on the low end. With, like I said, if you want to use dollars, that's pretty decent. But if you want to use bonds, then you're going to be taking away about 64K. Wait, I'd have to redo that math. But it takes away GP per hour because of the GP you need to maintain the bond. So thank you. I hope this was a useful tutorial. I know it's kind of rough thrown together, but I'm just trying to show, stimulate some ideas, and hopefully it helps you guys out. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.